Made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And it's been taken straight back. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Oh, he's had a shot! Cleared without complication. Going through. Hoists it high. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Done very well to intervene. Ruben Diaz tries to get it forward quickly. Bruno Fernandes.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I've noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Isaac. João Cancelo. Hoists it forward. Fires it in low. And now the breakaway. Isaac. Decent looking ball. Ruben Diaz positions himself well and cuts it out. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. Gets it back. Bruno Fernandes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers, and it's played forward. There will be a throw-in. Has he picked him out? Oh, good interception. Brings it forward. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Has a pop! And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. Not a decent game up to now.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Leading 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Martinez!
Oh, extraordinary. Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Mbappe. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Ruben Dias. Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. Dinks one in. Played into space out wide. He's left his man. Plenty waiting in the middle. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Just the goalkeeper, and the finish! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. You had a lot of people worried then.
Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. Champu are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And here's the chance to counter. Martinez. Martinez. Knocks it away.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still...
Going for goal!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Martinez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good idea, just poorly executed.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Looking to force his way through. Can he find a finish now? He's in, chance! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So all square. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Final seconds, this has to be it. Mbappe finds himself offside. And it's Son Heung-min. He's through. It's come through. João Cancelo. And there goes the final whistle. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here. He's gone for it! Good clearance and very necessary. Fabinho. Just brushed off the ball there. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Fabinho. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now it's Benzema. Out to the right. Corner given. Point-blank header! Cleared without complication. Speculative strike.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Hernandez. Forward it goes. And that's been won straight back.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hoists it forward. Valverde. No goals as yet. Fabian Ruiz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Valverde gets his foot in there. And here's Mohamed Salah. Davis. Valverde. He's in! Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Salah. And here's Benzema. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mohamed Salah. And here's Benzema. Hernandez. Oh, good interception. Valverde. And here's Benzema. Not long till half-time, and it is still goalless. Davis. He's gone for it! Courtois can hoist it clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to break. He's made sure that that won't get through. Marco Verratti. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Aruzatanke can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Valverde. Davis. Valverde. Davis. Valverde. Oh, that's a waste. That's the throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Cross deflected behind for a corner. A brilliant interception. Knocks it away. And it's Davis. Pings it. And a header! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Davis. Fabian Ruiz.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Fabinho. On the right now, what's on? Chooses to go back. Now it's Benzema has a goal! Davis, in comes the delivery. Marco Verratti. Verratti drives it forward. That's not going to make it. Davis. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Fabian Ruiz. Marco Verratti. Plays it out to the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So what can they conjure from this one? And a real chance to break the deadlock.
What a save! Terrific reactions!
Just about up to 75 minutes. Ake. Fabinho. And it's played forward. He's had a shot! And in it goes! And late in the day, a telling moment. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
Benzema. Well played, he saw that coming.
Aruzatanke are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Whipped in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Cut out in the nick of time.
Aruzatanke can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Okay. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Gabriel Jesus. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Fabinho. And that is that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Aruzatanke will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Finds himself eased off the ball. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Guerrero. Rice. Difficult to choose between them early on. Not many chances yet. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Messi. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Guerrero. Guerrero drives it forward. Vinicius Junior. Defenders on the back foot. Is there a real chance? It's there! The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. He's had a shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries lifting it over. Decent looking ball. Danger averted for now. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Deftly done. And he's cut it out.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Timely intervention. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He spotted the run and played him through. Big chance! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Play for a throw. Forward it goes. Guerrero. Chance to break. Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
It opened up really nicely when the defence got all tentative then. They were cautious in making contact, but safe in numbers.
And it's Alaba. Pinged one through here. Quick glance at goal. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Brilliant save from Alisson! Well, would you believe that?
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
A real chance if he can get through. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Hernandez. Alaba. Played into space out wide. And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
There's the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading 1-0 at the break. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Good toe, and Messi! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Over to the left. Looking for a decent ball in. Goretzka. Guerrero. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Rudiger. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Guerrero. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. No way through there. Vinicius Junior! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He's gone for it! In it goes! Two to the good! They have breathing space! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them
so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Chance! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And now the breakaway. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Keeper's ball. And it's played forward. That has put a stop to that. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Rudiger. Rice. Messi. Messi gets it out to the wing. Rice set up 1 goal so far.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Rice. Rice drives it forward. Goretzka. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's picked him out. Messi. Vinicius Junior gets away from his opponent. Vinicius Junior. And that's that. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very... Shapes to shoot! Drives it towards the front. And it's Dybala. Now surely! Hits one! And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Now it's Dybala. Oh, what's he done? Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That had to be more accurate. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Brings it forward. Granit Xhaka. Mbappe proving impossible to wrestle off the ball.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Very well to intervene. Granit Xhaka. Dybala. Forward it goes. This has gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Gundogan. Shot at goal! There it is!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So we have our breakthrough.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Oh, great! Mbappe has a shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Forward, what does he try from here? Hoists it forward. Granit Xhaka. Hernandez gets into the right position to intercept.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Dybala. Gundogan drives it forward. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Mbappe. And it's been taken straight back. And now the breakaway. Plays it through. Gundogan gets into some space. Dybala. Dybala! It's broken loose. He's looking to get there first. And they've been caught out here. And it's Gundogan. Has a pop! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Dybala. He's off on a marauding run. And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Isak. It's a promising ball. Quick glance and hits one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
And it's played forward. Hernandez. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Dybala. It's come through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Going through. Nicely controlled. Granit Xhaka.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Fired in. And he heaves it forward. Has a pop! That's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
So we've reached the hour mark. Loses his balance and loses the ball. No question, that's a foul. Top save! That shot was travelling. Up he gets! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Finds it. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Isak. Oh, shooting chance! Gundogan goes looking. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Gundogan, who has made his impact already. Gabriel Jesus. Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Mbappe gets on the end of it. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Xhaka. Looking for a decent ball in. There's the... Up to meet it! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can boost their energy levels now.
Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Isak, he's left his man. Good clearance and very necessary. Gets away from his opponents. Beautifully done. It's on a plate. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's in! He's gone for it! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's played forward. A heavy challenge. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Dybala. Over to the left. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's a loose ball. He gets past his man. Ederson will lay claim to that. Mbappe. And he's going long. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Hakimi does well there, alert. Davis. going after it. And the counter is on. Bernardo Silva puts it into the middle. And he's there to clear it. It's a good run down the left-hand side. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And this is Levin. Hits one! Rice drives it forward. Merino. Now a chance to break. Bernardo Silva. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Hakimi. Hoists it forward. Good ball. Mohamed's big chance! This could fall anywhere. Oh, real danger, and the shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Lewandowski simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Out towards the flank, back into the middle. Alisson can claim that. Brings it forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rice. Bernardo Silva. Timely intervention. Davis. Davis hits that long. He's left his man. So who's he picking out? He's gone out for a throw-in. Looking to go deep. And he's there to cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Still going. Where to next? Plenty waiting in the middle. Vinicius Junior. Gorgeous control there. McTominay demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. He's got options out wide. And it's half-time here. So the other team has broken through. It's not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Rudiger. Guerrero. Vinicius Junior. Rice. Plays it out to the flank. Here it comes. The referee's had a good look and given a corner. defending, but that'll do. Vinicius, he's had a goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Knocks it away. Lewandowski. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Going through. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. And the weighted pass. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals.
Arusatanka clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Well, they could break here. Messi, Bernardo Silva, Messi. That intervention was very necessary. Davis. And it's Messi. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. A buccaneering run from the defender. Heads it! Good delivery, no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
We all love a trial, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Criado. And it's played forward. Rice. Turns and goes back. It's got... has a pop! Really well taken goal. Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Oh, good interception. And they've been caught out here. Vinicius Junior, looking for space out wide. Vinicius Junior, chance! It's come loose. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Hoists it high.
Aruzatanke merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Vinicius Junior. One final crack at it now.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be...
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Sané. Looking for a decent ball in. McTominay.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he's whipped it in low. Oh, smart save. A really good feat. Forward it goes. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Sané. Looks to clip it forward. And that is that. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. Evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here. Oh, that's a pop! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Savic. And here's Kane. He's brushed off the ball there. And now the breakaway. Bruno Fernandes. He's got through. He's in, surely. That's good defending, very good defending. Savic. Saka. He's left his man. That's some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with...
Goes for goal! There it is! The breakthrough strike!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Chip through. Neymar. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Neymar. Turns and goes back. Chooses to go back. Neymar. It's a loose ball. Saka. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? That's the throw. Van Dijk. Savic. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Keeper's got good distance on that. He gets past his man. That'll be a corner. Sorted that out. Bruno Fernandes set up one goal so far. Bruno Fernandes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Neymar. Alvaro Tejero. Mane is flagged offside. And it's Mane. Van Dijk goes looking. And here's Mane. Driving on, a real charge here. Shapes to shoot! No, not this time.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Jordi Alba. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he's cut it out. And it's played forward. Battles to win it back. Mane. Half-time getting close now. Oh, what a ball! Has a pop! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
João Cancelo. And it's Neymar. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Savic, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. And he's on a charge. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. João Cancelo robs him of possession. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Saka tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, he's had a go! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Savic. De Ligt. Saka. Savic. No way through there. Hoists it forward. Quick glance at going for goal. Forward it goes. Oh, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's been taken straight back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. A real chance to break. Ruben Dias. Jordi Alba. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Savic.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
And here's Mane. Kane. It's a brilliant interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Lovely feet. Going through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mane. Mane. Is there any support? He shot a goal! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
What a throw in. Pulisic, Martinez, and Martinez! Oh, and that should have been two.
Martinez was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Has a goal!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's played forward.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Jordi Alba. Hoists it forward.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Pinged one through here. It's got through. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And he's there to cut it out. It is now or never. Time is against them. Gorgeous control there. And it's Kovacic. Now it's Mane. Mane tries... And the shot! He scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So all square. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are... Chance! That's a half-decent try.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Fabian Ruiz. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's cut it out. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Gets away from his opponents. Hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Gundogan. Oh, good interception. And it's Messi. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim. Yeah, I think goes for goal! He scores! That's been won straight back. Brought forward. Has a pop! Just swings wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. And maybe the target really should have been hit.
Rice. Gabriel Jesus. Finds himself eased off the ball. Rudiger goes looking. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Gabriel Jesus going full tilt down the left. Rice. Forward it goes. Messi. Oh, he's found him in space! Gundogan plays it forward. He's found his man. Gabriel Jesus. He's on his way. Gabriel Jesus! They score! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Well read, he sorted that out. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well played, he saw that coming. Hoists it forward. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Hernandez. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Done very well to intervene. Tries to get it forward quickly. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ponte Weber seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle.
That was easily read and dealt with.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Oh, some tackle that. Has a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose! What a corner. Towering header! It's gone a long way up and away. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Messi. Has a hit! Defence has got rid of that. Fabian Ruiz has been caught there, it's a foul. Well weighted. He's got away. Gabriel Jesus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Just brushed off the ball there. Guerrero. And it's Messi. First 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, one sport, half of football, it still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Hernandez. He gets past his man. Chooses to go back. That's a good ball. Jesus has a goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's got it, shoots! Same again, same outcome.
Pontevedra really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. On the right now, what's on? That's a decent ball. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Gabriel Jesus tries running with the ball in his feet. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style! And they get themselves in front!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Messi. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gundogan. Gabriel Jesus. And he's straight offside. Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Messi. And he's there to cut it out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Was on the back foot. He spotted the run and played him through. Big! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, no messing about, it is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. So we hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Messi! Top save! That shot was travelling. Well positioned to make that interception. Gaia. Now Shaw has a pop!
Pontevedra are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Gets the better of his man. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Room for a shot. He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Danger averted for now. It's it back. Bernardo Silva. Rice. It's a loose ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Rice.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. And the finish! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Messi. And that has been clubbed away. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Rice.
Timely intervention. Bernardo Silva. And the referee brings it to a close. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here.
Has a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose!
Timely intervention. Plays it out to the wing. Jordi Alba. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that's been won straight back. Granit Xhaka. Defenders on the back foot. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And now they can launch a counter. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's left his man. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Good ball, it's found its target. He's gone for it! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
He's made sure that that won't get through. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Striding forward. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And he's there to clear it. Played out to the right. They're more than happy to take the muscular approach. Now the counter. Isak, coaxed through there. Granit Xhaka, cut out in the nick of time. Neymar, hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes tore at them and just came up short.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
And here's Xhaka. Cuts it out. Ruben Dias plays it forward. Mbappe! Bruno Fernandes. He's brushed off the ball there. Mbappe gets it back. Bruno Fernandes. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. And he's away. Goes for goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Ricardo Pereira. João Cancelo. Nicely measured pass. And the shot! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Flings in across. Well, that had to be more accurate. And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Already up and running for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. And the finish! It's there! The second half sparked straight into life. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Neymar. Rodri gets it back. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? It's gone for a throw-in. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Neymar. And it's been taken straight back. It's got through to him. Bruno Fernandes. And the ball's come out. Has a goal! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Well, that goal really has stirred things up. The cat right amongst the pigeons now.
Yeah, Peter, the cushion is gone, and it may get a little bumpier over the next few minutes, but it doesn't have to mean a momentum switch. If they can gather themselves quickly, they could hit back.
Mbappe!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
How about a shot? Great challenge, timed to perfection. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shoots! It's a decent ball. Oh, good interception. Now it's Neymar. Hoists it forward. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Great chance here to level it up. This certainly looks appetising. Well, he's having a go. Decent hit from there. Got changes here from both sides, in fact. João Cancelo. Pogba. And it's Icardi. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Pereira.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Jordi Alba. João Cancelo. Finds himself eased off the ball. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Juventus are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Breaks on here. Icardi. Pogba. He's picked him out. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mbappe. Jimenez battles to win it back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Juventus really approached this game with clear intent, Peter, and a training ground plot was turned into a very good success.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Too high. Real chance! It's there!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So, a breakthrough already. It's being played forward. Dembele. It's Dembele! Really well taken goal. And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's a brilliant interception. It's a throw in. Davis. Down already, a nightmare start. McTominay. And here's Dembele. And here's Benzema. Quick run, and a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Cleared without complication. Conte. Hoists it forward. And it's Kane. Dembele. Dembele. And the shot! Oh, smart save. Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Benzema really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Van Dijk. That's lovely. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Now the cross. McTominay tries to clear, and it's Conte. Out towards the flank. Kane, and the finish! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! He was never going to miss from there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Savic.
Saka.
Gets wrestled off the ball.
Terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Dembele. Alaba. That's been drilled forward. Has he found his man? Benzema. Dembele. He's been caught there. It's a foul.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for it! And the follow-up! Saka gets it away. Forward it goes. And help's available out wide. Valverde. It has a hit! Goal! Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well played, he saw that coming. McTominay plays it forward. Benzema. Davis. He's looking to get there first. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the whistle goes for half-time.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
The action has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Kane has given away a free kick. Davis. Ake. Gets into some space. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Valverde. And here's shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose! Alaba. Right through the middle. Now it's Benzema. He's left his... has a pop! A great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Knocks it away. Valverde, who does have an assist to his name. Davis. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And here's Benzema. Dembele. Benzema. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's played forward. And it's Benzema. Well positioned to make that interception. And here's Kane.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Conte. He gets past his man. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Oh, good interception.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Alexander-Arnold. What a ball this has turned out to be. Savic floats one over. Conte. And that's been levered clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Knocked down by a lack of accuracy. The leveller or the knockout blow. Either way, it's got to happen right away.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Kane.
Aruzatanke are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Hakimi. McTominay. Now it's Benzema. Sané hits one!
Aruzatake probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And it's Salah. Van Dijk cuts it out. And that is that. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.